What's up, heathens? We're back again with another reaction video. We got a brand new video from DAX. I always try to be on top of his new stuff that he comes out with. This one's called Narcissistic, and it's featuring Phix. I want to say I remember seeing this guy in a duet that he posted, and he was really impressed with. Because I know every time DAX releases a new video, he puts up a thing where his followers can post a duet with him and sing their own lines. And he looks familiar. I think he was one of those guys who did that. And if that's true, then I think that's really cool of Dax to give people an opportunity to put themselves out there and give them a chance. Just give them a chance, put them in front of people, you know. It's a great thing to do. But this is a new one. I'm looking forward to catching it. Looking forward to checking it out. I'm glad I caught it. Let's do this. If you're new here, thanks so much for hanging out. Do me a huge favor. If you're new here, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, jump in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about the video, and drop any more recommendations you have. Let's do this.
I've been wanting to have this.
What is it?
The key to my heart.
The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. Trapped in.
This is already a different sound that I'm used to with him. Like we've all heard Dax sing, but he has his own style whenever he does sing in his songs. But this is totally different. It has a totally different vibe to it. I already like it. It's different already.
Accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. Trapped inside your cage, it was a crazy place to be. The constant roller coasters made me sick, I couldn't see the beauty in your lies. It made the truth so ugly that the man inside the mirror wasn't recognizing me. A puppet master pulling strings and playing with my head, manipulating everything and twisting what I said, projecting all your malice, then attacking me and claiming my defense was starting all the arguments. And as time goes on and I embrace the situation I just faced, I forgive myself for letting faith you change distort reality. The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me.
So before Phix comes in, I'm gonna. That's some heavy shit right there, dude. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not gonna try to generalize all women, but there are a lot of women who will be with somebody just because they're bored, they need new attention, new validation, and then when you get that close to them, the key to their heart, and I'm assuming means get to know who they really are. It can be I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It can be very eye-opening to see how well these kind of women can be one thing to the public and then one thing behind closed doors. And it can really destroy a man, because men don't let people get close to them and be vulnerable to them, not very often. But when they do, and then you encounter something like this, it can really destroy you and really fuck up your whole perspective of anybody else. And it reminds me of a Stephen King quote from Pet Sematary: the soil of a man's heart is stonier, and a man grows what he can, and he tends to, because men don't let too much inside their heart, and whatever they do, they hold it very close to them. So when you destroy that, it's pretty rough. It's a very hard thing to not necessarily get over. We know that we'll get over it eventually, but to open yourself back up again, that's when it's really dangerous for us, and we choose to keep that guarded pretty securely.
You create to break the soul inside of me.
Just creating fucking
Every night
scenarios.
we argue, I feel more and more abused. I give you what you want, but you're still mad and I'm confused. You tell me that you're leaving, she's a villain on the loose. But even after everything, I still come after you. Yeah, you told me this was forever. Me and you together, come to find out it never is. Oh, cause those were lies, lies, lies. She's a snake in disguise, guys, guys. As bad as I would want you to, I know you'll never change. Crazy you and I were talking about our wedding day. And I'm glad that we ain't go through with it, but I'm feeling so bad for the next one you ruin with. The key
Damn.
to your heart opens up a place.
And again, going back to what I just said before, I think with social media and what a lot of women consider to be empowering these days to be able to use and get rid of, again, right here, men don't open themselves up that easily. And I think for a lot of these type of women, it's good for their ego because they're narcissists, right? When they get bored, they find somebody else because they get all of this validation online and in social media and DMs and shit like that. So we're all replaceable. Men don't really pay attention to all the shit that they get online because we've got shit that we got to take care of in real life all the time. And so, like I said, once we find the time and we're willing to open up, it's usually for real, you know. And for a man to be talking about getting married one day, like it's not just the fucking, oh, I'm bored, maybe I should go get. We're not wired like that. So yeah.
Wedding day, and I'm glad that we ain't go through with it, but I'm feeling so bad for the next one you ruin with.
The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. I still so.
Again, creating scenarios just to have something to argue about, just to have something going on. Like a lot of men are really not that hard to fucking please. We just want some peace. That's the main thing we want. Is whenever we get done battling the world, we want to come home and just be peaceful. We don't want to come home and fucking battle some more. And this crazy scenarios that just because you've got nothing else going on, it's wild, dude. Like, we don't have time for that shit. We'd rather be alone.
Arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. I still sort of miss it.
And when I say being alone, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Men really need to learn how to be okay with being by themselves. It's a very, very important trait to have, is being okay with who you are and being okay with your own company. Sorry, keep interrupting.
Every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. I still sort of miss it. Your toxic ambition, your evil intention, your wrong intuition. I wasn't complicit to our demise. I got locked away and didn't even do the crime. What do I do now? Where do I go? How do I tell the next girl I'm a broken soul? It's getting hard for me to breathe. The pain has brought me to my knees. I'm broken inside. I cannot describe the thoughts that I get when I think of those times. I saw all of the signs. I ignore them now. I will be damaged this way for the rest of my life. The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break
really good. I really like this collaboration a lot. It brought something completely different out of DAX that I've never heard before. It was really cool. You don't heal from where? You'll end up bleeding on it. Yep, that's true. That's true. That's why I say men, you've got to learn how to be okay with being by yourself sometimes, long enough to deal with this. So you gotta. The difference between, again, I don't mean to generalize this. The difference between men and women is men got to take time to heal from their hurt, and a lot of them are able to do that. But women, it seems like in order for them to get over their past, they have to hurry up and move on to somebody else. I guess it's how they keep going, because they're told, society tells women that men are toxic. If she left you, it must have been something you've done. And so women never hear that they might be the problem. They may have done something wrong. They need to do something. They need to look at themselves. They never get told that. And so they don't learn, and they just carry the problems to the next one. And again, I'm not trying to generalize all women. I need to throw that disclaimer out like 100 times, I'm sure. But yeah, dude, I think everybody, once they go through something like this, they need to take some time away. They need to heal from all of this. They need to learn how to be okay with being by themselves, get a hobby, exercise, do whatever you have to do. We're all different. Not everybody needs therapy. It's good for some people. It's not good for everybody. We all have different ways of healing, but regardless, you got to take time and do that, because you're just going to keep hurting people around you. But again, I love the song. It was great. It was, like I said earlier, it was this collaboration brought out something different that I haven't heard from DAX before. And I enjoyed it very much. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Do me a huge favor. Jump in the comments section. Let me know. Feel free to drop some more recommendations. Thumbs up, subscribe, and check the pinned comments section, because I've done a lot of DAX reactions. So definitely get back and check those out as well. But that's all I've got. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you on the next reaction. Later.